He was holding a baby. She was holding his hand. And the world froze. Because this wasn't just any pair walking down the quiet, tree-lined street. It was Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo. And that child, wrapped snugly in Lee Min-ho's arms? It didn't look like a fan's baby. It didn't look like a friend's child. It looked like theirs. And just like that, the internet erupted. For months, rumors had swirled. Speculation. Whispers in fan forums. Cryptic Instagram posts. Matching rings. Disappearing schedules. And most recently, a mysterious break from the spotlight. Both Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo had been noticeably absent. No interviews. No red carpets. No travel schedules. And now, as the summer breeze whispered through Seoul, they walked side by side with a baby between them. The photo came from a bystander. A woman walking her dog at sunset. She didn't recognize them immediately. Not until Lee Min-ho turned slightly, smiling down at the child in his arms. That jawline. That calm, collected presence. And right beside him, Hye Kyo, hair tied back, wearing no makeup, just peace on her face. The woman gasped, fumbled for her phone and snapped a single blurry image. Within an hour the photo was online. And within minutes, it went viral. The photo was grainy. But no one needed high resolution to see the truth. Lee Min-ho cradled the baby like it was second nature. Like he had done it 100 times before. Hye Kyo was reaching over to adjust the baby's tiny blanket, her hand brushing his as they both looked down. It was a moment of quiet love. Of something deeper than romance. It was a moment of family. But how did we get here? When did everything change? Because last the public heard, Lee Min-ho was focused on his next drama. Hye Kyo was preparing for an art film in Paris. Separate paths. Separate lives. Or so we thought. The clues were always there. Subtle, careful, hidden between the lines. Months ago, Lee Min-ho posted a sunset photo from an unfamiliar balcony. 2 wine glasses. One chair pulled closer than the other. Just days later, Hye Kyo shared a photo of the same sunset, from a different angle. It couldn't be coincidence. Not for fans who followed them for years. They noticed everything. The subtle changes in tone, the rare smiles, the light in their eyes. Now seeing them together hand in hand. It wasn't just romantic anymore. It was real. It was a child. And the child looked just old enough. 6, maybe 7 months. Which meant that if the timelines were right, they had disappeared together for exactly that long. A source close to the couple, anonymous but verified, spoke to a local outlet under strict conditions. They wanted time, the source shared quietly. Time to love without noise. Time to learn how to be parents. Time to just be. The source didn't confirm the baby's name. But they did say this. It was never meant to be a secret. It was meant to be sacred. And maybe that's what made this moment so powerful. They weren't stepping out to perform. They weren't flaunting anything. They were simply living. A walk at sunset. A baby held gently. 2 hands interlocked. And in that simplicity fans found everything. Comments poured in from all over the world. Is this really happening? I've waited 10 years for this. She looks so happy, he looks so in love. This is what healing looks like. And one that read, I never believed in fate until today. Of course there were skeptics. Some questioned if the child was even theirs. Others thought it might be a publicity stunt. But for fans who knew them, their stories, their hearts, there was no doubt. That wasn't just a photo. It was a confession. Soft. Wordless. Undeniable. Neither Lee Min-ho nor Hye Kyo has commented publicly yet. And maybe they never will. Maybe the photo says enough. Because some stories don't need headlines. Some stories only need a look. A baby in your arms. And the person you love by your side. For now the world waits. Waits to see if they'll speak. Waits to see another glimpse.